Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Newt. Get your timer out. Boop. What time is it?
Timing.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm going to burp. Right after I burp, I'm going to start recording, okay? What are we going to do for this hour?
It's a lot of hot air being blasted around in here.
Are we going to, you have an hour to spare. You going to take a nap? You going to listen to a podcast? You going to do both?
You're going to mow the grass and listen to a podcast.
You going to mow the grass?
Or maybe lay down and take a nap and listen to the pod. I get you. Yeah. I see what you're doing now. Let's do it again.
Hey, what are you going to do with this hour?
Record a podcast? Is that what
We're going to record a podcast.
Oh, okay.
But what are the listeners going to do?
We didn't go over this.
Take a nap?
I don't know. I said mow the grass and you looked at me like an asshole.
That's fine. That's okay. Mow the grass.
Okay. Well, that's what I do sometimes.
You listen to your own podcast while you mow the grass?
Bars, man.
You record your own podcast while you mow the grass. And I'm doing another loop. Here comes another left turn. Are you doing okay?
I was.
You know,
why didn't you tell me?
This could be someone's first time listening.
Yeah.
The podcast is getting a lot of great word of mouth out there.
Yeah, so you better kind of
eyes and ears.
Give it a little.
I'm
intro.
trying.
Oh, my bad.
No, not.
Start over.
Have you got some time to kill? Do it with the brothers Maxwell. I keep doxing us with their last name.
You think you think that rhymes with Maxwell? It doesn't. Start over.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. Hello. Featuring Ted and Adam, certified brothers.
You know what I realized? When we shoot this, you know how when you put stuff on, I was going to say, not try to tell them I'm doing it off my phone. But you know when you shoot off your phone, it flips it, right? So
it's been flipped.
So when you're watching it, it's wrong. Like, really, Ted's on that side of the room. And that's perfect for Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour. But when the thing goes in there and out to TV land, it flips them around. Yeah, it's all.
You want to change the name of the show?
I want to sit over there is what I'm trying to say.
Do you really? You can just say that. This is your studio. I mean, your house. We got a lot to talk about, Adam, and
right,
we shouldn't dilly nor dally.
All right, go for it.
Don't be a dilly-dallier.
You've already wasted plenty of... Let's just switch real quick, and then we'll just sit. We'll just try it for an episode.
You want to?
No, I'm really comfortable.
Yeah. You don't be talking into my snowball.
No.
You don't want my Dorito breath in your face.
You never know what's on that snowball over there.
How could we be eating... By the way, how do we eat Doritos in front of...
What?
Chester Cheeto over here. Cheetah.
Don't tell him.
You know, for our most diehard of TNA Nation Army, we know that we had a special guest in the studio a couple weeks back with our good friend, the cheesiest of them all.
Scotty, pan the camera over here. Let's take a look.
What did we grab again?
I'll tie a broomstick. I'll rubber band a broomstick to the...
Scotty's another name for Scott's brand broom Adam uses. But we had Chester Cheetah on the show, an inflatable goodie promotional item we got from a loyal TNA listener, I'm sure.
She don't want to be named.
But I had the honor. It was such a big weekend at the Kauffman Stadium this past weekend. All the stars were in town. You know, this big slick was going on.
The big slick.
And
lots of celebs, right?
Lots of celebs. But the one that caught my ear the most was when they said Chester Cheetah is going to be on the
What?
plaza level.
You're kidding.
And as soon as my brake hit Adam, I went boosh. I was looking for. I was like, I have got to get a picture with my man.
I could eat, or I could chase another grown man who's wearing a
run down
Chester Cheeto outfit.
And I made the mistake. This was Friday night, and I made the mistake of wearing pants because it said rain might be in the forecast.
You wore pants?
Which could work out, like it cools off when it rains, like a cold front comes through, brings some rain in. You're cold after it rains. Or it doesn't rain at all and it just gets more humid and sticky and nasty.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So I was just sweating and running and
oof, really swamping it up.
So when I get there, there's like I found him. He's got his handlers,
little entourage,
his bodyguards.
You're kidding. The earpieces.
And I was really happy to see, people kind of excited to see him. Even like younger kids. I did like
that you had to push.
I
over.
was like, well, yeah. I kind of got in front of some a line, and they were like just wrapping up. Like it was time for Chester to get inside and get some air because. Didn't look he was like moving around too good towards the end of his appearance.
Oh.
And so
he's like overheating in there.
Well, in there in his head because of all the fans around. Probably it gets in. Being famous. It ain't easy being cheesy.
That's right.
So, especially in that heat and that humidity.
He's melting.
So I got there. Of course, being an employee at the stadium, I don't want to. Get in the way
fired.
of fans' experiences and get fired by getting in front of them. So I, go off to the side and I do my selfies on the side of, in the line.
You sent several pictures.
I sent several pictures of harassing Chester.
I had to tell you to stop. I think I texted, stop,
I gotta get
your job is at risk.
I got to get a good one. And, but then they were like, oh, no, only a few more. And then they, like, walked him off. Like, they were, like, one on each side. You saw me, like, I took a little short video of them, like, escorting him out.
Wait a minute. They were, like, weekend at Bernie's with Chester?
Pretty much.
Because he'd passed out in there.
Well, he is an older character. I was looking for Spud McKenzie, too, the whole night as well. But,
So it's an old man in there?
It's an old man.
The original Chester.
Age Chester. Aye.
So you got your picture.
But I did talk to some excited children in line that were, I was like, so you guys do know Chester Cheetah? And they're like, yes. And I was like, thank you for
going along with this.
I'm just so happy that you're passing on. They were upset that they got cut off.
Yeah, they were like, listen, man, the only reason we're talking to you is because you're wearing a yellow shirt like you work here.
Yes, please don't.
But this is still very creepy.
Yeah. But I followed them back to my area of the stadium, and everything was great. And something I'll never forget.
What's that?
Just seeing him in person.
What? Oh, that's
Chester Cheetah. That's something I'll never forget.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, do you know something I'll never forget? Question mark.
There were other stars there at the game.
Yeah, I'd say there was a whole celebrity game. There was enough celebrities to play back to my two teams of them.
There was rain in the forecast, and it did rain enough for the celebrity softball game to be delayed quite a bit.
Oh. And there you are in pants.
Like 30 minutes, sweating. Talking to all these excited fans that came out just probably for Big Slick in a lot of instances.
Yeah, sure.
But that's fine. Everybody's at the ballpark having a good time. But it didn't rain. And the game started like 30 to 40 minutes later than it should have. And they only were out there an abbreviated time.
They don't really play a whole game, right? It's just
no. They're emceeing it. They're announcing, who comes up, and they're showing their little pictures on the big screen. And
well, it's fun.
It's fun. It's for a good cause.
They're drunk, probably.
They're having fun. They're singing the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game park.
Wait a minute. Do you work there?
Nope.
They're doing the American pastime.
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah. So Chester's handlers got to you.
They did. But that wasn't even the best visitor to the ballpark. I finally got Adam to the game while I
yes.
was working, not in a moment of celebration where I got a
Are you gonna get
employee
in
of the
trouble for
month
this?
thing. No, why?
I don't know. You get those for your bonus?
What's that?
The tickets. You get them for free?
Yeah, to
Oh.
give to family members.
Really?
I'm not selling them on East Bay.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a cool deal. I just realized that you'd be working all the time. Like, you don't get to use your own free seats ever.
Unless I,
Call in sick and go sit down in your section.
that or not my own section. I would hate to go. You want to go your work on your day off?
I work from home.
You want to go to the living? You want to go in that living room on your day off?
That's right.
So
Sometimes I get in the old computer chair.
and wheel it around,
Yeah.
wheel it into the kitchen. I say I'm on vacation.
That's right.
Ay.
Yeah.
So anyway, got Adam out to the ball game on a Sunday.
Thank
a beautiful
you.
Sunday afternoon ball
A
game.
day game.
I wanted Adam to come out and
That's all we get.
there we go. I did want Adam to come out and it's funny because when I asked you out to the ball game, come on out to the ball game.
Uh-huh.
I just envisioned you just sitting there and watching me work the whole time and
Yeah.
but obviously
That's what
wanted
you
to
think.
actually watch the ball game and enjoy the ballpark, which is even better.
You
That's
wanted
even-
me to watch you watch the ball game.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Watch me work and mess with people as fans.
Uh-huh.
Watch me play a nice shirt with everybody.
I bet you do
People
the
walk by.
most clapping of any of the ushers.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We had some evaluations.
You did?
Yeah.
Right then? In the game?
Well, no, I mean, like this year, people got evaluated as ushers and talked about, what we can improve on and this, that, and the other.
Do you
4s
do-
and 5s, keeping the lines of communication open.
Oh, wow. All of the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An opportunity to get some things out in the air.
You guys do your own self-reviews?
Oh, definitely. See, like, it was funny because day one, like, first day orientation, you're going in there and they give you this thing to, and then the review happens and you're going over your answers. And I was like, I guess pretty confident that day. I was like, they're like, you gave yourself a 5. And I was like, I did.
Yeah. It's going pretty
Great.
good. I was
What do you think? Yeah.
I was wearing my khakis.
Put it right back in their court.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I figure. I hit 5s all the way down. That's what I do. I say, I am excellent. And if you're going to make me do it, then you're definitely going to get, I'm not going to say I did poorly.
No, but it went great. It was.
I even did my own review this year.
They.
What about that?
How about that? It's pretty proactive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good that fun telling you about people you work with, and then
Getting to
having
see him
it.
in the flesh.
You didn't meet everybody, but that's probably for the best.
Oh, yeah, you didn't take me anywhere else. I saw that lady you were talking to, and I thought, is that a boss? Are we getting you in trouble?
Oh, people.
She had a different colored shirt on, so I assumed
Yeah,
she was
that's-
upper
She's
management.
higher up. But people bring their, it's a ball game.
Yeah,
You weren't getting me in trouble at all.
except when I popped my shirt off.
That's right.
And it
said,
revealed
I'm Ted's brother.
And it revealed a giant R made out of painter's tape. And then I
On your
handed you
chest
a
hair.
bottle of baby oil and said, lube me up.
Burn me, brother.
And I'm going back up to those seats you got me. And I'm going to get so sunburned.
Thanks, Ted the usher.
And then I'll peel this tape off when we win in dramatic fashion. Which we did.
We did. It was a great time. The first 2 games of the series, I was thinking the big slick boys
Is
and
it a curse?
gals broke the Royals. They said, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah,
We've been playing great at home.
right.
Big Slick comes in.
And they're nervous.
Brings all these fair weather fans.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just teasing. It's for a great cause.
Yeah.
Got to see Weird Al. Always love seeing Weird Al with the hair running around.
Love Weird Al.
Paul Rudd.
They look like they high-five. I saw it on the news.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
They love to cover all of it.
Well, Weird Al fell down. They coming out of the batter's box.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw the highlights. They looked like it hurt, but he still ran.
I was kind of nervous because at first everybody was like, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are going to be there. I'm like,
no.
I don't think so.
They went to go to the White House, right?
Right, they had the White House. But I think they were talking about, like, they had a big charity auction on Saturday, with, like, entertainment and band music and skits.
Yeah.
And so they were talking about that. But they played last year. Mahomes played in last year's Big Slick, and he gets competitive. Like, he was, like, running around, like, naked diving. I was like, dude, calm down. Like, running into the foul territory. I was like, and, like, all these bodies. There's, like, 30 people in the infield.
Yeah.
Fielding these celebrities, they're not knowing what's going on. They're taking selfies.
Oh
Patrick's like running through like crowds, like, do not break an ankle.
Spilling people's drinks. Yeah. He's got to chill out, man.
So, and it was raining, and they had like,
people
sliding. They had stuff on the field so they can play later. On the, they scoot up.
Yeah.
Jeremy Guthrie's the all-time pitcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
funny. So like he's like up high, further up in the mound, so they got the mound all tarped up.
Yeah.
So people are like
slipping on it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Just jacking around and
could have got all these rich people hurt.
Yeah.
What if Paul Rudd would have tore his ACL, man?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? They throw him up to Children's Mercy and get a little.
You think he would go to Children's?
Probably short enough. These guys, they look all tall in real life.
He's gonna be pissed, man. He's from
Bring
here.
it, man.
You better chill out.
Well, I gotta go.
I heard he's mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's mean. That's why he looks so young.
Yeah, the meaner you are,
the younger you get.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we lose the first two games of the series. Adam gets to come on Sunday, brings Caroline. Was that your first? I mean, I never got to the bottom of it. You've taken her to a game, but it's probably been a while.
Yeah.
Like pre-COVID?
She's been to like two games.
Excuse me.
But she'd come to town right in 2015. So we were pretty hot and sizzling, and ticket prices were
hard to get a ticket then.
Yeah.
For sure. So,
but yeah, that was fun though, because she'd never been, we walked around out in the outfield and all that.
Yeah.
She hadn't seen that stuff.
Fun.
It was steamy.
It was fun because this is going to get, I'm trying to keep my jobs at, both occupations that I have, but Adam came and they ordered pizza there, which is near my section.
Permanent vacation.
And I'm just standing up there acting like a fan, eating za up there at the custom crust.
You said you were on your break.
I was, but they probably don't want you can't eat food in front of the people.
How many breaks do you get? Oh, you're not allowed to eat in front of the fans?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like Disney World, man. You got to keep this facade going on.
No wonder you didn't want any of that $43 Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Hey, you had fun.
What?
It's for the experience you had.
Yeah.
You had a good time, right?
I still can't poop right. There's so much cheese on
got
that.
all these coworkers listening now. I got to watch what
I say. I think it was good. Hey, I got something to say to you. Do you know the guy who
I got something to say to you. It goes a little something like this. Don't go for second best, baby.
Put your love to the test.
What guy? Do I know the guy?
The guy
Tyler?
I ordered the pizza from. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Do you know?
He's probably like a volunteer, or he's like working for his son's tuition. And
shut up. Are you serious?
As
that
a
way?
Professional hockey player? Go ahead.
They're not full-time people?
Rarely.
Oh. At the pizza place?
They're just slapping stuff on. They don't know what they're doing.
My God, they acted like that was a real nice pizza place.
That's pretty nice.
Those were volunteers? No, this explains everything. I don't even have to tell the story now.
Well, what happened?
Well,
go ahead. You're on a podcast.
I was going to say that. I was going to say, I think his name was Jeff. I was going to say, Jeff's acting like he doesn't even work here.
nice.
So
my favorite place.
Hang on, I'm not done with this. I'm gonna tear his.
Whoa!
I'm gonna rip Jeff a new one. He was a volunteer for charity.
He's there for his church.
He was like,
he's putting in his own. He's volunteering his own time, so his church reaps the benefits. What an asshole!
What a jerk. He was there in front of the register. Off to the left was a whole little workshop of pizza makers, right? So I go to him.
Ovens.
And he's got on apron, name tag.
Pizza maker.
Jersey. What did I say? Yeah, jersey. Gloves. The works. Okay?
Apron.
And I'm like, this guy's got to work here. That's what I was thinking.
A pizza maker's jersey, his apron.
He had a jersey and an apron. He works at the baseball game. No, he did not. No. That's why I thought even more.
The guy at the register.
Oh, maybe it was polo. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But it was blue. I don't know. Anyway, so I go to start ordering pizza, and he's did like this.
He gets scared.
He gave me one, and he's like,
"Oh, hey, you're
hands
doing
up.
it wrong."
Like you're raising your hands in defense, and he's wearing gloves. And I said, I just kept going. Did I need to go the other side or what? What have I done wrong here?
I think it's a Subway situation. Order down there, pay down there.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that.
Well, there's some signage.
Jeff could have there was no signage.
There is a sign right above your little head.
There is no signage. Maybe that's why he looked like I was going to hit him.
I just want some pizza, man.
And he probably thought I was drunk. I was like, Jeff, I just want anything. Whatever you got back there. I'm starving. Damn. Philly cheese. What kind of pizza is that? It doesn't matter. Just give me it. It's got cheese. It's got
beef,
onions, and peppers.
It was good.
It was like sharp cheddar. No wonder.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
So, I feel bad now. Good luck to you and your church, Jeff.
Unbelievable. But yeah, the game was another dud in the making. It was 1-1 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Royals got to the bottom of the ninth down. It was 3-1, right?
It was 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1, down to our last 3 outs,
mm-hmm.
and a little Royals magic happened. And on Sundays, I get to help out the fun run on the field. No big deal. So I get to go down there a little early, right before the game ends, to set up.
So you were where, like the first base side?
I was on the first base side, like right down on the
sideline.
Pretty close, like that first section up from like all the Diamond Club.
Kids start lining up really early, don't they?
Oh yeah. So
they
missed the comeback.
Did they?
Pretty much.
So they can't see out, or they're like in a tunnel, or they're in the stands?
They're in the spiral, like they go all the way up. That's
You're
why
kidding.
yeah. So some kids at the end, I was like, "Did you guys see the comeback?" And they're like, "We did." Like they waited to get in line, which is smart.
You pushed kids out of the way when they were waiting to see.
We're making memories, man.
Chester Cheeto.
It's so funny hearing these kids when they come on the field. They're like,
then
"We did it, man. We made the field." They're like, "I never thought this day would come."
That's
like,
great.
You guys are talking about this?
That's awesome.
So I get to chat them up. There were so many kids
I can't believe you made them stand in the spiral.
I know.
You guys get out there. There's a great comeback going on.
This could make a Royals fan out of you for a lifetime. All right, go sit in the sun here and
stare at the cars out there
and run around and
Adam. We'll tell you when it's over.
You act like they're not having the time of their life out there.
Oh, trying to push.
All the parents are on their phones, and then they got so the kids are not even watching anything, and they're zipping around there. They're warming up. They're running up and down every time I'm running down there to get on the field, from my section. You got to go all the way down to the main level and get on.
Get that gig, by the way. You got to go all the way to the opposite end of the. Did you volunteer to do this?
Dude, being on the field, it's like an honor. Okay, it's like kind of like an attaboy.
Okay, so did you? So you
I
wanted
do it every
to do
Sunday.
It? You wanted to do it. They asked you
it's
to
great.
Do it.
So then I got down there and they're making this comeback, right? Benny gets on with a single. Salvador comes from 0-2 down to
Takes
walk.
a walk. So you got first and
He
second.
gets pinch ran for Speedy Blanco, right?
Blanco gets
And then they pinch hit for they get Nelly Velasquez in there.
Oh.
And he kabooms a 2-run triple to tie it with still no outs.
It hit the wall, didn't it?
Hit the wall. I mean, it was a line drive at warp speed.
Yeah.
Could have gone over. I didn't even see where
I
it
thought
hit.
he hit it out.
It hit so hard off the wall, it bounced back towards center field, and the little center fielder was like, "Oh!"
Like Ken Griffey baseball.
Yeah. Trying to go, I got it. And so he was at third with no outs, and then Nick Lofton comes up, and he hits a little fly ball out to right field, good enough for a sacrifice fly, good enough for a loft off.
Yeah.
Loft off win.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, okay. If I only wrote for the paper, but a huge momentum boost. You know, Adam, I keep reminding myself our motto before the season started.
Moto.
Just be 500. And
Yeah.
the boys in
Just
blue,
win half,
the Royals,
I think is what
the
it is.
Royals, just win half. Right,
Just win
500.
half.
Just win half. They're 11 games above winning half their games,
Yeah, they're doing well.
which is fun. So
I think that's even better.
even in this recent slide,
I think
they're
they're
still 11 games above 500. So we
they're
got to keep
striving.
that up. But with all that fun, doing well, that means the fans come out. That means longer fun runs.
Yeah.
That means all the silly fans coming back out to.
A lot more cranky kids who missed the end of a roaring comeback.
Whoa. There's a website for this?
I guess. What's the start button?
You're playing?
It says I'm playing. This
Oh
is
my
great.
gosh.
Oh wait, start is enter. Okay, here we go.
Dude, I am doing this when I get home.
Tommy Lasorda baseball.
On the Sega?
Sega. We have like 2 Segas. There's one right there. There's one out here.
We could play? Do you have that big remote?
Yeah, we got the
It
joystick.
is summertime. We gotta get into some video games.
We can
And I'm
play-
not talking about
we
these
can just-
PS5s or these $500 gaming units.
Get them out of here.
Give me the 16 bits.
Mm-hmm.
I just want them 16 bits.
I'm not asking for much, just 16.
But even those bits are expensive. Like they have those like retro packs like Nintendo has like, hey, play all the 16-bit Super Nintendo games
Quit
for
buying those.
$400.
Quit buying those. And
I
then
haven't bought anything. I bought the cheap ones, and I think
and then they
they're
never sent them to you, or they were not the right thing, or just Duck Hunt. Stop buying those.
I do like Duck Hunt. I'll just stick to crushing candy. Anyway,
Does that pay you now to play it? That's the thing now. Is these video games you get
Candy
paid.
Crush?
Yeah,
They'll pay me?
yeah. Look it up. There's all kinds of games where you make money.
Hell yeah.
There's one that they have through the casino. You ever play that one?
Is it called ATM?
I think it's called gambling.
Gambling. It's called Gambling, and I help.
Have you ever seen this one real quick? Did I tell you about the
Hey, this is
poor-
This is a real quick segment here
the-
on the 10 Adam Talk for an Hours podcast.
the poor people video game? Did I tell you that
The
one?
poor people video game. Go ahead.
They're like playing a game.
The
you
Taco
know,
Bell app.
you just play. I'm playing a different game. I told you this. I swear I said this. I'm playing one game, and they play a commercial for another game, and it's like just this lady like walking around in the downtown, and it's cold, and she's like the wind's blowing, and
You're like, do you pay your grocery bill or
Yeah.
the heating bill?
right,
And you pay the grocery bill, and then like her
really
a
messed
a
up
pipe
game.
burst and she freezes in the bathtub or something.
Exactly, exactly.
Having a glass
All
of
these
wine, she
terrible
freezes
choices.
in the bathtub.
This is a
It drowns. Like,
a game
oopsie.
to us. These pores, yeah, the pores. I think that's what it's called.
You down on your luck? Play a
She-
game with the pores.
She found a baby in the trash, and it's like, what do you do now? You gotta feed the baby, and the lady's even more hungry. It's a real game.
We gotta find the name of that.
I don't
But
even
you
know.
got to sit through it because you can't move on to your game until you
Yes.
watch at least 20 seconds.
Yeah, there's a little timer going.
Like, oh my gosh, this poor woman.
And the window's broken, and what do you do? Light a bigger fire or patch the window? And then they do the wrong one, and they both die. I swear.
Yeah.
They
Start
become
over.
ice cubes. Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Kind of like
What do I look up to find that? Flash game of poor people decision making.
Flash game.
Choose your own ending.
Choose your own poor people decision game.
Poor people
Decision making game.
Decisions making. Oh, it's gonna come up here.
That's it.
That's not it.
And I'm speaking about going online and playing games.
It's not a flash game, I guess.
Have you ever sold anything online?
Oh yeah.
Say via a marketplace?
I
FB
usually buy
marketplace?
off of the marketplace.
Like what? Free furniture?
I bought,
Diapers?
for the other house, I bought like
Underwear?
used appliances and stuff.
Did you ever look in the free section?
Oh sure. Might as well.
Yeah.
Why? You see something funny in the free section?
No, Kate usually, she's trying to clean up her garage, and get rid of some things by putting them on Facebook Marketplace, and has some experience with that. And just the fact of dealing with others wanting items.
Yeah, I mean, you mean like just inviting people to your house and telling them?
Inviting people over, setting up, like she had some things that she's just trying to put out for free, and people are like, I can be over at this time or whatever. And it's just like,
oh yeah, this reminds
but
me.
then like waiting around and like, it's free stuff. Like, I'm not waiting
Yeah.
for you.
Oh yeah.
Or like bring it to them. Or like, oh no.
Yeah, right. That's like part of it. You put in there, hey, if you can move it, it's yours. We were trying to move out of the other place and had to get rid of stuff, and we put all that in the ad, like it's outside now. Whoever gets it, and it'd be gone by.
Wow. Well, that's either that or people just walk by.
Yeah.
At that.
There's stuff that I thought people would never want, and I was like, well, let me just put it out here before, like big pickup or whatever, and someone will come and get it.
Well, with all these great tales of,
Junk.
dealing with other people and the messaging that goes on, the back and forth.
Yeah.
I did decide to put my car up for sale. Teddy's getting another ride, getting another car, another cleaning out of a car, and putting all your possessions that you had in it into a box that I'll have to go through eventually, and put it into another trunk eventually.
Yeah.
But I'm no stranger to cleaning out a good car.
Another car.
Before I send it off. But this is my first time doing so on Facebook Marketplace. What are you doing there? Like checking a...
Ted got another car.
Or is that ding ding? Well, I got rid of one right now. I'm
Pump
still in the
9.
process of negotiating my new deal, but more on that later.
You're carless, man.
I'm Carlos, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because, no, it wasn't Carlos. It was Omar.
Was Omar that got it from you?
He came and, we corresponded. I don't have a Facebook. There, I said it. TNA Nation, sorry.
Wow. I think you're better than us.
Yup. But Kate helped me and put it on her Facebook. And I felt like, oh, God. So she's dealing with all these
better take her to dinner.
inquiries. And exactly, right. And all these folks chiming in. And, went on Facebook Marketplace. The clientele you're getting. Well, I straight up am telling them the brakes are bad.
Not
Air
great.
conditioner,
No worko.
no, not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, great car.
Runs like a dream.
Runs like a dream.
You told me it was leaking something.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I put it on there. I put it on there for I don't know if we should get into this, but
What? The price?
but you put it on
You
there
don't have to say all
be,
that.
you of course you put something higher than what you're expecting, right?
I guess.
To negotiate.
You want to be dishonest. Dishonest Ted's car lot over here.
Anyway, it did happen very quickly. It was put up on a Thursday, and I was all done with it on a Sunday.
Oh, you sure?
So that was the good part about it. But as Adam and I know, just the signing over of a title and
Can be very confusing.
very confusing.
Who
and
signs where?
when you're dealing with that and a language barrier, it makes things really fun. And on top of it, your first like Facebook Marketplace transaction decision, like
Got a
where
little nerves,
is this
didn't
guy
you?
gonna like take my title of my car and my car and without money, or just like
he's gonna beat you with a bat
and he first like introduced himself, and it sounds like he does know English. Like it sounded great. And then all
Hello,
of a sudden, like
I'm Omar.
then money was discussed, and all of a sudden it was to Google Translate, and I was like, "Is that by design or?" Anyway, we came up with the price. It was great. We just, he was gonna do it right then and there. I had to still clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
He agreed to come the next day to pick it up. So he had someone driving
Wait a minute.
back. Wait a minute.
You sold your car, and you had him come over to look at it, and you still got all your junk in there?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I had to go get the other spare key too. Anyway,
What if that would have ruined the deal?
he was very impressed about how clean out it was after the fact,
He was like,
and grateful.
"There's a tuna fish sandwich back here. I wanted to take it
There
for a test
was-
drive, but
There were tuna cans.
you know what?
back there.
Never mind."
I did. I'm bad. I think I have a slight hoarding, especially with cars.
You
And how
do.
many times I've been through cars.
Uh-huh.
I've had like just bags, I guess, just like giant bags, like
You're-
moving.
You're like a bag guy. You're like a bag man.
Huge bag man. I have lots of bags. I need to get to like a Walmart where you can like recycle the bags.
Oh, I heard that's made up, man.
I heard all recycling's made up, but
No,
we'll
no,
try anyway.
the bag thing. They like interviewed him. They're like, "Hey, you said you had recycling for bags," and they're like, "No comment."
They do it at grocery stores too. What are they doing with all these bags?
They made it up.
You know what we need to do? I've actually seen this on like 60 Minutes, so we need to start putting those plastic bags into plastic bottles. And they're like eco bags, bricks. And you make them to make
Insulation.
stuff. Walls of this stuff.
I
Look it up.
What's gonna happen to the turtle when he eats the plastic bottle with a bag inside of it?
Turtles in a half shell, man. Turtle power.
You ever think about that? Not to get all on
Too
ya.
late. Great. So anyway,
Your car, there you are. Your car's trashed. He's trying to give you cash for it,
he gave me cash.
and you're
I
like,
had to look
"I
at-
can't understand you."
I was like, he'd
And-
like 1 minute, and he's filling this little form out. He needs to fill out for me to say that I sold my car, and then I'm looking at it after the fact, which was probably not the greatest idea.
Like a bill of sale or something.
Yeah, he's like putting his driver's license number on there,
Mm.
and he had to put his date of birth. Then I realized it was he put the date of the sale on there. Is that going to make a difference?
Yeah, dude, it's the wrong date. They're like, let's see when the sale occurred. 1972?
No, he never put his birthday anywhere.
Oh, I thought you said...
He put the date of the sale where his birthday went.
That sounds like a mistake that I was just making fun of.
And so I'm going to jail.
No, he has the title, it doesn't matter. Nothing will matter.
I just want to get...
That dude is gone. He's in Topeka right now, stripping it down.
Dude, Whenever I
taking
hear a
those
car go,
21-inch
I'm thinking of my little
alloy
Civic.
wheels.
Oh man, I just got those tires. Shoot.
You
Always,
probably bought it just for the tires.
that's when you know I'm going to be getting a new car soon. When I put in new tires on a car,
You might as well kiss that sucker
6 months,
goodbye.
at least 6 months later, that car is gone, out of my possession. They call that lost wages.
You just got a new air freshener. Pine tree even.
But Omar was very happy. We shook hands.
You did?
He can always
Buena
message
suerte.
Kate if he's mad about something.
He's all got Kate's
Leave
phone
me
number.
out of it.
That's messed up. You made her do
No,
all
it's
the
not
work.
the phone number. It's the
Facebook.
It's the Facebook.
But she knows he came to your house.
Oh boy. Anyway,
You're supposed to meet him at the police parking lot.
the police parking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So it's a good way to kick off the summer with no car and negotiations with the new ride.
Oh, but tell me about the trip. Didn't you go on a trip recently?
Yeah, so before summer school started this week here, wanted to get out and explore the country.
Yeah.
Get into the, get out of town for a little bit. It's been a while since
Getaway day.
Get away. It's funny you say that because we did come to an agreement where we were going to go with that in mind. Getaway day being a baseball term.
Oh, I see.
But our first stop, Adam, we went through, we took a road trip out west and we went to Oakley, Kansas.
Oakley.
So Oakley, Kansas features a couple of monuments, rock formations there that are like prehistoric. I mean, they have like fossils. They've seen dinosaur bones there. It's insane. They have little museums. It's like a little tiny little town. So Kate got a Airbnb at a barn of all places. It was like we stayed the night at a functional working barn.
There.
And this is Little Jerusalem. We went to Little Jerusalem, which is like a little piece of the desert out in western Kansas. It's insane.
It says Oakley.
Oakley, Kansas, which is in western Kansas, Adam.
Uh-huh.
So it was a cool little state park. It's apparently the Badlands, even out there.
Is it? Is it the Kansas Badlands?
It's the Kansas Badlands.
Badlands.
And they were bad.
Yeah?
So, and then there was like some monument. I'm going to get in trouble here.
Yep, that's a good one.
I forgot. There's like Monument Rock or something like that. There's another little place on the map that has different rocks. It was pretty fun. So like there was even like a gift shop, Adam, where it was on this, this couple's property in the middle of Kansas, right?
Oh, really?
And we go in there, and of course it probably trips off like a little buzzer from the house. Whoop, whoop. And this guy like comes in, he's like,